Breaking news. The Biafra Liberation Army BLA discovers another Nigeria terrorist training camp in the old Imo state. Moves to set it ablaze. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 3rd of October 2024, and I have another breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, it don't happen again. And I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important, I can assure you, my people. The Biafra Liberation Army has discovered another Nigeria terrorist training camp in the old Imo state. Recall that a couple of days ago, we saw the video from TVC, how Hope Uzodimma's henchmen, including the senator from that very axis, took one Fulani cabal to that very facility where they claim to have built an open university, yet now planning to turn it into a terrorist training camp. Therefore, the Biafra Liberation Army, the People's Army, swung into action, swiftly set it ablaze just on Monday. So now, having that in mind, with the shockwave that was sent across the zoo cabals, another one is about to go up in flames. So without further ado, let us first of all read from the official and verified X-handle of the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko, as you can see on your screen. And according to what he said today, this morning, breaking, the Biafra Defense Forces has discovered other facilities that were built to house and train Boko Haram in Imo State, in the former Imo State. In the coming days, they will all go down. There is no place for terrorists in Biafra land, and the Biafra government will take all measures necessary to safeguard our land against Nigeria terrorism and their Islamic jihadists infiltrating expansionists. This is wonderful. So it's not only one facility. There are other ones, many of them. You understand? And that is the call that we made after the burning down of the first facility located in Mbano. The Biafra government made a call, an urgent call, telling all Biafrans to report to the government if they see anywhere any project or infrastructure being built or planning to be built within Biafra land by the zoo government in the guise of whatsoever, that they should report to the Biafra government, as the Prime Minister of the BLGIE banned any other project from the Nigerian state within Biafra territory. It was banned and it remains banned. So today, we have woken up with a breaking news from the official and verified X-handle of the Prime Minister that Biafra Defense Forces have now discovered more facilities, not even one, more facilities that were built to house and train Boko Haram in Imo State, which can never be possible, can never happen. And of course, what happened to the Open University in Mbano will still happen to other facilities that have been discovered in coming days. If you like, bring all the Zoo Janjaweed soldiers, place them there. It doesn't change anything. The facilities will still go down, and I will come back to the studio and record it. Believe you me, I will come here and record it and post it so that watch here. If you are a lover of freedom, you are a Biafran and you support the freedom of Biafra people, you will enjoy it. If you are a Zoo one Nigerianist or oppressor, whatever you are, and you are against the freedom of our people, you will still watch it. Also, the Agiga Hogo Transformer. Also, the Nochelu Tipabo Ajozo or Otipiagi. Otipiagi Gungun. So, my people, I don't want to talk too much concerning this very latest development. What I'm going to do right now is to attach the first video, the first broadcast that we made, how the Biafra Liberation Army neutralized that very facility that was made to use in training of Boko Haram, so-called repentant Boko Haram in our land. So watch the video and make it go viral.
And chop bloodshed because and here you watch him that now everywhere is red now. And the northern people no because
the People's Army, the person who was speaking, said, anybody whosoever that comes here in Biafra territory in the name of IDP, internally displaced people, while we all know that they are the repentant Boko Haram that the Janjaweed army and police, including the government, have been training all these years in the northern part of the zoo. They want to bring them here into our own land in order to spread the violence and terrorism of the Fulani Caliphate. We cannot allow it. Now pay attention.
Because of issue.
He also said that if you eventually come, if you say they hear word and you allow yourself to come here, or you allow the terrorist army to bring you here in the name of training, whatever you see, you can take it. And of course, your security can never be guaranteed.
Copy watching and one nature, Sapana, the Papa Human women. Okay, watch I hear now. I am again over the wedding because I'm trying to do Boko Haram.
He said that what we are doing is to make our land safe and better, because we don't need the Fulani terrorists in our land. That is what he's saying in Igbo language.
And the how state, what I hear men who went them mother and how and yeah, we put university, I saw school, the hedge were confused. Later now, there's a say now in the camp. Now,
did you hear that? He said that if you go to Enugu State, some part of Enugu, old Enugu of course, you see what the Fulani terrorists are doing there. Now that they built this very structure in the name of building university, that is what the man is saying. That this structure was built in the name of building university, and now they have turned it to training ground for Fulani repentant Boko Haram. We cannot allow that. We can never ever tolerate that nonsense.
Our refugee camp because today's date was 30th. Okay, yeah, first. Yeah, 1st of October 2024.
Everywhere is on fire. You can see. Today, early in the morning, today, 1st October 2024, everywhere is on fire. I still have more videos to show you, my people. Things are happening. And if you are a genuine Biafran, you have no any other reason than to be happy, because there is no cause for alarm. The People's Army are standing gallantly. They are defending our land. They are defending our women and children. They are defending our people. And there is nothing anybody can do about it. We can never back down. We can never ever allow the likes of Ibezim and Hope Uzodinjo to collaborate with the Fulani Caliphate in the northern part of the zoo to bring terrorists in our land and of course cause mayhem, destroy our livelihood, and buy our innocent women and children.
So, the Open University is one and they have set the Open University on fire. They have set the Open University on fire. This thing is right now the fire is on. The place is burning down. I'm taking this video from the Cathedral Church.
We want to see the reaction of Hope Uzodinma. We want to see the reaction of Hope Uzodinma. Hopeless Uzodinjo, where are you? This is happening in the old Imo State. That man called Senator Ibezim, or whatever you called yourself. I will show you something else. I have so many things to show you. Of course, the only thing I want from you is your attention. This is another one.
Yes, that's good. I'm working now. I was all living in a Pasaka Nande Finani on the okay, now hospital. Hospital, Nadam Basan.
Now, I want to show you how it all started, right? But before showing you that, let me send message, important message to the Northerners, especially the repentant Boko Haram that the Zoo Janjaweed army and government are trying to bring down into our land. I want to send a message to them. Never you step your foot in Biafra territory for now. If you are genuinely in the IDP camp, among those that the terrorists chased away from their ancestral homes and then push you into IDP camp, and the Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army, the Zoo police, the Navy, the Air Force, including the executive that happens to be the Zoo government, have never been able to respond to the threat that you are facing in your hometown. The threat that you are facing in the hands of Fulani terrorists that they call Mieti Allah, herdsmen or bandits. The federal government has failed to protect you, and now they want to push you into our land. You better begin now to reject it, because your security will never ever be guaranteed in Biafra land. It is not possible. What we cannot tolerate is terrorism. We can never tolerate terrorism in Biafra territory. It will never happen. So you better remain there in your so-called IDP camp in the north. We don't need you. You are not wanted here, because the land will never contain you and all of us. Now, let me show you how it all started. I want you all to pay attention to this. Even though you have seen the video before, I want you to watch it once again, because this is how it all started. And of course, this is what got every one of us angry, and that is why the People's Army are responding the way they are doing right now. So I want you to pay attention, watch the video, listen to what they are saying, and make it go viral.
To Imo State, where the National Commission for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons has concluded plans for the training of refugees, migrants and internally displaced persons on skills acquisition. Federal Commissioner Tijani Ahmed stated this during an inspection of facilities for the training at Unso in Ehimembano Council area. Senior reporter Prince Suba has details and will return with business news.
According to UN Refugee Agency, Nigeria is home for over 85,000 refugees and asylum seekers. About 3.3 million people are living in internally displaced camps as a result of conflict and violence at the end of 2023. The country is still rated among the 10 countries with the largest number of IDPs globally.
Let's check what they have done.
Worried by this increasing trend, the federal government is making efforts to begin training of these vulnerable people in acquiring skills to reduce unemployment. The National Commissioner for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons and his team are here on an inspection of this facility located inside the National Open University of Nigeria Study Center at Enso, Ehimembano local government area of Imo State.
We in the National Commission for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons, we have what we call arrangement for the preparation of our concerned people in order to provide for them training of different trades. Here we are today.
Federal Commissioner with his team is satisfied with the facilities as they believe the training will add value to the vulnerable persons, lifting them out of poverty.
We have gone around the building. It is okay for our use. It is okay for what we intend to do, because in the buildings you can have a lot of laboratories where not only the people of concern, including the students around this area, will make use of it.
More than 75% of our population is under 30 years. So majority, that means more than 75% of our displaced persons, refugees, more than 75% of them, they are also under 30 years. So the thing is, the Federal Commissioner is saying his headache is to make sure that those people are trained.
As Nigeria continues to grapple with economic challenges, such skills acquisition, if harnessed, will help to take care of such vulnerable individuals in the country. Prince Suba, TVC News, Ehimembano.